अलमोस्ट 1.5 घन्टा चाहिँ कुदेर आएपछि हामी फर्स्ट रेस्ट एरियामा स्टप गऱ्यौँ, रेस्ट एरियाहरू प्रयोग गऱ्यौँ। त्यस पछाडि नानीहरूलाई केही बेर भिजिटर सेन्टरमा खेल्न छोडिदिउँ। त्यस पछाडि फेरि हामी सोहोजै हाइवेतिर मोडियौँ।
Hello, this is Namchia. It's me, Lashmi. We are here.
Ya çıktı. Dolar para ne diyor?
That's a chicken nuggets menu.
हामी स्टिल पनि अन द वेमै छौँ, हाइवेमा। केही समय अगाडि अलमोस्ट मोर देन 2 आवर्स चाहिँ गाडीमा ट्राभल गरिसके पछाडि हामी एकछिन खाजा नास्ताको लागि फास्ट फुड रेस्टुरेन्ट भनौँ, फास्ट फुड रेस्टुरेन्ट। यहाँको फास्ट फुड रेस्टुरेन्टहरू कमनली सजिलो भनेको र सजिलो चाँडो भनेको त्यही म्याकडोनल्ड, ज्याक इन द बक्स, यस्तै कुराहरू हुन्छ। र हामीले चाहिँ राइट साइड अफ द हाइवे ज्याक इन द बक्स भएको कारणले हामीले फास्ट केही क्षणको लागि त्यहाँनिर खाजा खानु स्टप गऱ्यौँ। त्यस पछाडि फेरि हामी लाग्यौँ फेरि सेनेटरीतिर। हामी अहिले चाहिँ भने अलमोस्ट सेनेटरी आइपुगेको छौँ। हामीले अगाडि सेनेटरी डाउनटाउन देखिसकेको छौँ। सो हामी केही समयमै सेनेटरी हुनेछौँ र हामीले अलरेडी अनलाइन होटल बुकिङ गरिसकेको छौँ। सो हामी डाइरेक्टली गएर होटलमा चेक इन गर्नेछौँ। राम्रो एरिया रहेछ। What's this? Water tank.
What is this? Play music. What is this, Papa?
It was some kind of training center. यहाँ वरिपरि मान्छे घुम्न आउँदो रहेछ।
Hi, Namchia. What?
Yes.
Swimming गर्छु भन्छ।
Not now.
First we have to go. Oh, हेर न मैले बोक्नु।
Yes. Hello guys. We get check-in in hotel. Let's move to our room. Coffee here. Uh-oh. Carry this. Okay. Give me this out. Thoughtful. तपाईँलाई म अब हामी चाहिँ चेक इन गरेर अलरेडी रुममा आइसक्यौँ। ला कुन्चा सान एन्टोनियो डाउनटाउन रुम टुर गरेर लागिरहेको छु। लेट्स बित्तिकै ब्ल्याक कफी बन्दैछ। दिस इज अ फ्रिज हियर, माइक्रोवेभ,
We got a nice sitting area. We got desks, table and chair to do some work. Here is Nancy. Hi Nancy. That is my biggest chori. Big chori. Hi. And this is pretty much the nice room. And
हामी चाहिँ रुम चेक इन गऱ्यौँ केही फ्रेस पनि भयो त्यस पछाडि हामी चेन्जहरू गरेर सोझै लाग्यौँ सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकतिर सो केही छिनको ड्राइभ पछाडि मेबी अराउन्ड 7 मिनट पछाडि हामी डाइरेक्टली सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकमा पुग्यौँ सो सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकमा चाहिँ मेनली इट्स डाउनटाउन एरिया सो parking most of the parkings are garage parking. You have to find the nearest garage parking. Otherwise, there will be other kind of parking. हामीले चाहिँ अलिकति नजिकैमा रिभर वकको केही मिनटमै अलिकति एक्सपेन्सिभ बट सजिलो हामी बालबच्चाहरू भएको कारणले पनि हामीले अलिकति एक्सपेन्सिभ तिरेर सजिलो र नजिकै ठाउँमा पार्किङ गऱ्यौँ सो त्यस पछाडि हामी सोझै लाग्यौँ रिभर वकमा हामी चाहिँ सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकमा पुगिसकेको छौँ सो तपाईँहरूले देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकको भाइब्स यहाँको एट्र्याक्सन पोइन्ट मेन एट्र्याक्सन पोइन्ट चाहिँ यो रिभरमा बोटिङ गर्ने हो क्रुज पनि नभने बोटिङ नै भनौँ यसमा मेबी अराउन्ड 30-40 मान्छेहरू बोर्डिङ गर्न सक्छ सो एकपटकमा सो हामी चाहिँ डाइरेक्टली यो बोटिङको बोर्डिङ गर्ने ठाउँतिर हामी अगाडि प्रस्थान गऱ्यौँ सो यदि तपाईँहरू पनि रिभर वकमा सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकमा बोटिङ गर्ने प्लानिङमा हुनुहुन्छ भने तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ टिकट चाहिँ अनलाइन गरेर आउनुभयो अझै बेटर हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ किनकि यो चाहिँ नानीहरूको स्प्रिङ ब्रेक नट टु मच बिजी नट टु मच क्राउड बट इन समर टाइम चाहिँ अलिकति योभन्दा धेरै क्राउडेड हुन्छ कि जस्तो मैले महसुस गरेँ सो त्यही भएर तपाईँहरूले पनि अनलाइन टिकट गरेर आउनुभयो भने अझ बेटर होला जस्तो लाग्छ सो हामी चाहिँ अनलाइन टिकट गरेको हुनाले डाइरेक्टली बोटको बोर्डिङ गर्ने लाइनमा चाहिँ हामी बस्यौँ डाइरेक्टली I'm sorry? Yes, sir. हामी चाहिँ अहिले यो बोटमा अलरेडी बोर्डिङ गरिसक्यौँ र बोट पनि अघि बढिसक्यो सो यो बोटमा सयर गर्दा गर्दै तपाईँहरूलाई एउटा कुरा भन्न मन लाग्यो यदि तपाईँहरू पनि सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकमा बोटिङ गर्ने प्लान गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ एउटा कुरा याद गर्नुपर्ने अत्यन्तै मेरो आफ्नै एक्सपिरियन्समा यो चाहिँ तपाईँहरूले टाइमको चाहिँ अत्यन्तै ख्याल गर्नुभए अझ बेस्ट हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्यो र यो सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वकमा चाहिँ इभिनिङ टाइम बेलुकाको टाइम घाम ढुक्नुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ यहाँ आउनु भयो भने त्यो चाहिँ सबैभन्दा उपयुक्त र सुटेबल टाइम हुन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई किनकि यो बेलुकाको भ्यू यो वरिपरि यो रिभरको वरिपरिको एम्बियन्ट लाइट चाहिँ अत्यन्तै एट्र्याक्टिभ र सुटेबल हुन्छ बेलुका चाहिँ सो दिउँसो आएर यो गर्नुभयो भने चाहिँ
The best one she's ever
एम्बियन लाइट
featured
त्यस्तो
was
अट्र्याक्सन
Steve
मलाई देख्छ जस्तो लाग्दैन
with the young Keanu Reeves. I got a question for you. I want to see if anybody knows this. Would any one of you know what building has the most stories? Anybody got a clue? What building has the most stories?
The one in front of us?
Just in general.
Oh, I don't know.
लाइब्रेरी
It is a library. That's right. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, winner, winner. Chicken dinner, winner, and a winner. The building on the right-hand side was first the San Antonio Public Library that opened up in 1930. In 1968, the library moved the building and later became the Circus Museum until 2001. It's had vacant for 12 years, opened up in 2013 as the Briscoe Western Army Museum. And it was named in honor of the late governor of Texas, Doc Briscoe Jr. Now inside the museum, we got Santa Ana serving the sword, Pancho Villa's last shadow, and a giant armor of the Alamo conflict. Up ahead of us, we got this bridge, everybody. This is the lowest hanging bridge on the river. Please stay seated. Do not stand up. And there is no need for anybody to duck their head. Not even me, and I'm standing. I'm at the high requirement. Okay? This here is an iron cast bridge, and there are 10 of these iron cast bridges throughout the U.S. We got 5 along the river. The bridge was built in 1890, and it was brought from Berlin, east of Berlin, Connecticut. Do you or anyone you know has plans on getting married in the future? Anyone you know who wants to get engaged or renew the vows? Because if so, you can talk to them about this. About the perfect spot on the river. On the right-hand side, this island, where these groups are sitting at, they're sitting on Marriage Island. And Marriage Island, it is shaped as a heart in the roots of this tree. Every year there's about 300 ceremonies that take place here on Marriage Island. Come out to this ride, come out to the tour, you can see on this island right here. Looks like a heart from the roots of that tree. At this moment, we are going to be passing through the Tunnel of Love. It's also the Oakville Crossing. Now this area was a very popular location for the natives in the 1800s because this part of the river was very low. The ground was hard packed, and it made it easy for them to cross it with their horses and wagons. It was also frequently crossed by Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders in the 1890s. You want to take a look here to the left. Eye in the sky, there is a U.S. flag waving up high. There are gargoyles sticking out at the very top of the edge of the building y'all can see. Doesn't this building look familiar to anyone? Anybody seen the original movie of Ghostbusters before? Yeah? That's not the building. That took place in New York. It looks similar to it, but no. This is the Tower Light Building. It's also known as the Brothers Smith Young Tower. This here is a neo-Gothic style building that stands 400 feet high, 31 stories. In 1929, when the brothers purchased the building, these brothers, they became very superstitious. So they added the gargoyles to ward off evil spirits, bad luck, and bad business. But the gargoyles did not work for them. In 1929, the stock market crashed, the Great Depression. It took 1 full year to build this building at $3 million. Because of the Great Depression, the brothers became broke and they were forced to sell it for $300,000. A huge loss for the brothers. They lost 10 cents off of each dollar. Look back at the building here on my left. Between the first and second floor, there's faces looking back at you. These are called goat chest faces. The looks of these faces that you see, these faces, they were exactly the same faces of the Dallas Cowboys fans when they didn't make it to the playoffs. Do not look up. We're passing under this bridge. You got pigeons, and they're known as sharpshooters. They never miss. Don't look up. Don't look up. You got something right here. Alright, that's sharpshooters right there, you guys. Directly up ahead of us, we got the Bexar County Courthouse. It is the oldest historic continuous courthouse in the state of Texas. Built by renowned architect James Rice Gordon, designed to have a distinctive Romanesque revival style. 1897 is when the Grand Courthouse was opened. Take those cameras out. Look behind me. Take a better picture of the Tower Light from here. How amazing that is. At this moment, I am going to be honking the horn, okay? We're going to be going into a two-way traffic up ahead. So here we go. Nobody get scared. Be aware. 3, 2, 1. Up ahead of us, we're going to go into the flood channel. The flood channel up ahead is the deepest part of the river. 20 feet deep up ahead. Flood channel. At this moment, we are passing over Floodgate 4. Floodgate 4 comes up from the bottom of the river like a drawbridge. It looks like these walls got scraped by winter wipers. To the left, about 100 yards to the left, we got Floodgate 5 back there. That back there is a 20-foot drop. There are 5 floodgates throughout this river. The reason for these floodgates, back in 1921, there was a huge flood that occurred here 10 feet above sea level. Over 50 lives were lost, millions of dollars in property damage. In 1924, the city and the Army Corps of Engineers, they were finalizing a flood prevention. And then in 1929, architect Robert Hugman, he came up with a plan that he handed to the city. It's everything what you see now. He called it the shops of Aragon. But because of the Great Depression, his work was also on hold for a decade and later completed in 1941 at over $400,000. And the work here was done by the WPA, the Works Projects Administration, which is a government. Because of the floodgates, there was no longer a flood here, and the city of San Antonio awarded Robert Hugman the title of Father of the River. Take a look behind me at this bridge. There's a chain link fence on this bridge, and there's padlocks up there. This bridge right here is the locks of love, just like the Love Lock Bridge in Paris right behind me. If you're in love and go out and you buy yourself a lock, you initial it, you lock it down right there, you both kiss the key and throw the key right in the river, saying that you want to lock your love forever. But let me tell you this, the forever is forever. Instead of a padlock, get yourself a combination lock. You never know. You never know. Don't forget the combination number, that's it. That's the only thing. I'm going to show you a beautiful church here on the left. This church here on the left hand side is right in the center of downtown San Antonio. So the stairs on the left are going to follow the park. You're going to look beyond the trees. There's going to be 2 white tower steeples. San Fernando Cathedral Church. It is the oldest religious community church in the state of Texas. This church here was brought by 16 families from the Canary Islands from the invitation of King Philip V of Spain on March 9, 1731. It is also the resting place of the ashes of the defenders of Guadalajara. It's open to the public as well every day to 5 p.m. And tonight, everybody, tonight at 9 p.m. and 9:30 p.m., come back to the cathedral. There's going to be 2 laser shows displaying on the facade, and there are free to the public. 15 minutes each one, free. Cathedral, Saga is what it's called, S-A-G-A. The tree right here in front of us is the oldest and tallest cypress tree on the river. Stands over 90 feet high, over 300 years old. Legend has it that there was a Mexican sniper behind the tree. He was under the command of a Mexican general named Martin de Cross. And that sniper shot Texan Colonel Ben Milo on the night of March 7, 1835 here on this twin towering ball cypress. Right here in front of us, we're going to be passing over this bridge, and this is Floodgate 3. Floodgate 3, it works like a garage door, like a heating. And they test out this bridge every so often, every day at 7:50 p.m. Every day they test it out to make sure that it's coming down properly. They won't have any malfunctions, any technical difficulties. We're going to be approaching one of the oldest waters on the river. On to the far right, we got the Esquire
मैले अघि तपाईँहरूलाई बेलुकाको एम्बियन लाइट बेलुका चाहिँ अत्यन्तै सुटेबल टाइम हुन्छ यहाँनिर बोटिङ गर्नुको लागि भनेर भनेको थिएँ। मैले भन्नको मतलब बेलुकाको एम्बियन लाइट भनेर मैले भनेको कुरा अलरेडी तपाईँहरूले वरिपरि बोथ अफ द साइड यो रिभरको बोथ अफ द साइडमा तपाईँहरूले लाइटिङहरू अलरेडी देख्न सुरु गरिसक्नुभयो। केही बेर पछाडि यो भिडियोमा अझ मैले बेलुकाको एम्बियन लाइट भन्नुको कारण के हो भने तपाईँहरूले देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ, तपाईँ आफै नै महसुस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ।
We're going to be approaching our second ticket location coming up here on the right-hand side, on the far right, where the big boat is going to be docking. This ticket location is on the bottom right of the Aztec Theater. The Aztec Theater, in 1926, it opened up at a cost of $1.75 million. At that time, they only played silent black and white movies. They no longer show those. Inside the theater, there was also a 2-ton chandelier that was being installed the same day the Star market crashed, and later redesigned by the grandson of the original designer. As this theater here on the right no longer plays any more movies, it is now a concert venue. Many concerts take place here. And maybe one day your favorite musician will be playing inside the Aztec. Directly in front of us, we got this bridge directly ahead. The bridge is known as, or it's not known, but it's dedicated to the architect of the river, Robert Logan. But it is also famously known for Salinas Bridge. Anything from Salinas. And I'm not talking about Selena Gomez, I'm talking about the late superstar Selena Quintanilla Perez, Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, Jenny from the Block. She sat on this bridge in the movie Selena in 1997. Many Selena fans come here to take pictures. Many proposals happen on this bridge as well. Have actually happened a couple of times. And many Selena fans come here and they sit at the very edge of this bridge, the same way J-Lo sat in this movie, in the movie Selena in 1997. She sat right there, Jennifer Lopez, in the movie Selena. This big beautiful building was first a school that opened up to more than 100 students on March 7, 1853. The school campus grew and it prospered as St. Mary's Academy. Until 1924, it became St. Mary's College right after. From 1933 to 1966, it housed the St. Mary's University School of Law. 2 years later, just in time for the war fair, it became an Omni Hotel, La Mansión de Rio. It means mansion on the river. Everybody pay attention right here. I want to show y'all something really cool. You're going to see an optical illusion, okay? You don't want to miss out on this. As we get to the bridge, you're going to look diagonally to the left-hand side. There is a tall building over the bridge on the left-hand side. Look at the way it looks. Because as soon as we come out of this bridge, you're going to look back at that same building. You're going to look up at it, okay? What you're going to see is an optical illusion. It's a freestanding wall. Looks like one single flat wall was built. What we're going to see on the left is a building. Look up as we exit. Up in the front, get ready. 3, 2, 1. This is the big hospital. It opened up in 1930. And it was the first fully staffed, fully operated, and fully air-conditioned hospital in the nation. It is also the birthplace of comedian actress Carol Burnett, Lieutenant Colonel Oliver Norton, our former mayor Henry C. Stanley. In 2019, the Knicks Hospital closed down due to the pandemic, and now they got plans for a hotel. So whenever they do plan to open, it'll be the 5th haunted hotel in the downtown area. Yeah, these haunted hotels have been abandoned because the one right behind the Alamo, the Crockett Hotel, the Orderly Mortgage, and the Sheraton Eastern. Right here in front of us, we have the Hyatt Regency Hotel. This hotel was only designed to go 60 floors in 1981. The reason for it only being designed to go that high is because we found a ship on the other side of the building. This hotel was not allowed to have a shuttle onto the memorial site. So a shuttle test was done before they did it. 60 stories on the side of the building. Everybody keep their hands inside the boat when they're making a close start. Right here. First time making my way right here. Yeah, I aced it. Hey, you like to listen to the jazz? Come over here. They got an album for it. Take a go. Over here on the right-hand side. On the right-hand side, we got the casino. It's not a real casino for the people. It was brought by two local marching associates in 1927, the Casino Association and the San Antonio Club. That's the name of the building. After 1970, it became the first two floors of restaurants. Right above it are apartments. A resident who once lived here before was Alex Sadie. He was the author of the famous book, Roots. The area right here in front of us, this is called Restaurant Square. There are many restaurants here in this location to choose from, many varieties here. In this area, they got Mexican food. There's Italian, there's Tex-Mex, there's Mexican food, there's seafood as well. They also got Mexican food. They got barbecue here. They do got Mexican food. There's steaks. There's Mexican food. There's barbecue. And Mexican food. Your choice. Don't be picky. Oh, we have the right hand side. We got the Clifford building named after the attorney, Charles Clifford. If you look above the Texas flags here on the right-hand side at the balcony, it reads right here, Hugman AIA Architect. If you take a look down on the river here on the right-hand side, there's a statue. This statue is the architect of the river, Mr. Robert Hugman. Mr. Robert Hugman moved his office here down the river level in 1941 because he wanted to do a point to the city that the river would be safe from flooding again. He also wanted to encourage public business to locate along the river. And the first to open up was Southside here on the right. It was the oldest restaurant on the river. 1946, it was the first to offer riverside dining and river barge dining. It sits on land granted from the King of Spain in 1777, and Casa Hill has been here for 78 years. And it's Mexican food and delicious, right? We're going to make a left turn right here. You can look over the bridge here on my left. On my left point, my green dot. I'm going to use that for a lot of things. This here is a red monument, a special friendship. 65-foot monument was added there back in 2002 by Sebastian to symbolize the friendship between the three countries, the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. There was also a gift to the city of San Antonio from Mexico. Now this area that we've entered, this here is the man-made extension. This man-made extension was built and extended for the warfare in 1968, so it can be easily used to transport the goods from one area to the next area during the warfare in 1968. The river right behind us that we left, that is the natural flow of the river. The San Antonio River is a straight bed river. It starts 7 miles north at the campus of a university park work. It comes downtown. It creates a big little U shape that we call the horseshoe bend, and then travels south to the Gulf. This here is man-made. It is all concrete, bottom 5 feet deep. Up against the wall here on the left-hand side, everybody, look at these beautiful butterflies like mariposas. Come out to the toy, place it back right in the center with butterfly wings, just like the way she's doing now. And take a picture of you becoming a butterfly. Yeah, how cute would that be? Yeah, how cute. Right here in front of us, we got the Marriott River Center Hotel, built in 1988. It sits on the historic landmark of the Fairmont Hotel, which has been in that same area since 1906. This Fairmont is a very historical building. It was not able to be torn down. It could not be demolished. So in order for them to build the Marriott Hotel there, they first had to move the Fairmont first. So in 1985, the Fairmont Hotel was lifted up in that area. They placed it on big tires, 36 of them dollies, and they started moving the 6,500-ton building at 0.04 miles an hour onto its new foundation from South Alamo and Nepali. Still is the same way. 3-story building took 5 days to reach the foundation. It's also sitting in the Guinness Book of Records for the largest building ever moved through city streets on the Atlantic side. And there's a video on YouTube about it being lifted up and moved from that area. The new addition up ahead of us, this lady statue sitting there looking all pretty, was placed there 3 years ago by Pedro Reyes. Her name is Setlali, in Latin, Stargazer. It has 80 pieces of volcanic rock from Mexico carved in the way it is now. The star that she's holding in her hand is made out of marble. Many kids think it's a fidget spinner, but it's just a star. We're going to make our way to the right-hand side into the convention center. Look at this tower right in front of us, the Space Needle. Tower of America's 750-foot observation tower and restaurant. It rotates in a full circle in 1 complete hour and gives you a view of the city of San Antonio. This tower was being built for the world's first structure in 1968, and it was once the tallest tower in the U.S. for 26 years until 1996. The Las Vegas structure was completed as that stands at 1,100 feet high. We're going to make our way here into the convention center. We're going to make a right turn where this boat is exiting. Speaking about the Fairmont Hotel that was lifted up and moved, the Fairmont Hotel, they passed it over this bridge in 1985. 6,500 ton building was passed over this bridge, guys. 6,500 ton building. Pretty amazing bridge structure, right? As we get below it, you're going to look here to the left on the right-hand side, right behind the lights. You're going to see those gaps right in between the bridge and the wall on both sides. So glass bottles, we're adding in between these gaps right here to make sure that the bottles will not break. The bottle is flashing over. So when the bottle is flashing over to the left at 0.04 miles an hour, as soon as the very touch the bridge, the bottles in each of the gaps here on the left did not break. Not even the hairline. So they continued passing the Fairmont Hotel right over that bridge at 0.04 miles an hour. And it took them 1 full entire day passing the Fairmont Hotel right over that bridge back in 1985. Take a look at the video that they have on YouTube, you guys, for your documentary. This area here is the convention center, named after Henry B. Gonzalez, born and raised here in San Antonio. And Henry B. was the first Mexican-American congressman. He was elected in the House of Representatives. He served in office from 1961 until 1999. He retired, and then his son, Charlie Gonzalez, followed his father's footsteps and filled that seat from 1999 to 2013. Oh, my father, my son. We're going to go at 180 here. Right in front of us, look at these buildings right here, right in front of us. There's pink illuminated lights right there. Come and take a look here. It's a very beautiful area. That looks like a cave over there. It's a grotto. You and the family can come over here and take an awesome family photo just beyond the building. Those waterfalls that flow into this river as well. In this area, we're also taking to the Tower of the Americas and to the Hammersmith Park as well. And this park is just not a park for the children, it's a park for the entire family. Even the adults will enjoy it as well. Yeah, take a look, go check it out. On the bottom right-hand side, we got a theater, and this theater is named in honor of the first female mayor, Lila Cottrell. She served 3 consecutive terms here in San Antonio in 1975. If you look here at the very top on the right, you're going to see her name. Right behind the name, there's a big, beautiful mosaic. And that is titled Confluence of Civilization at the very top. If you take a look right in the center of it, you can see where my laser's pointing. There's a child right in the center along with his parents, standing above the animal. That is a child of the future right here. This was a gift to the city of San Antonio from Mexico for the World Fair as well in 1968. It stands about 22 feet high. It's 130 feet wide. It was placed there by Juan Guzman, 8th generation Mexican artist. It took him 8 months to place 400,000 1-inch colored tiles from Mexico. Each boat that you see on the river has its own design on the side panels. This one in particular, if you look around it, it got the San Antonio mission. It is our heritage, our culture. We got 5 church missions here in the San Antonio area. The first church mission will be the Animal, which is just on the other side of the building from the head. The other 4 are 10 miles south of San Antonio. And the names of those are Mission San Jose, Mission San Juan, Mission Concepcion, and Mission Espada. 5 church missions, and each mission is free to go in as well as the Animal.
I wonder if this is where we're staying, if we could just come out and go there. Like right there.
This big building here on the right-hand side, on the other side of the river, that big building is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous for your wallets. That is the shopping mall, the River Central Mall, built in 1988. Built, they got 150 retail shops, 4 restaurants on the river level, 2 theaters. They got the Dave & Buster's open to 2 a.m., a Legoland, a Sea Life Aquarium, a Build-A-Bear, and a Skyrail up on the front. If you take a look here on the other side of the river, my laser's pointing over here in the center of the palm trees. There's a statue here on the right. This statue is San Antonio, St. Anthony of Padua. He was born in Lisbon, Portugal in the 12th century. Saint Anthony Padua, he is known to be a teacher. He is known to be a patron saint for anything that's been lost. The statue was also a gift to the city of San Antonio from the country of Portugal when they opened up the pavilions about these nights during the warfare. And yes, of course, we are on the San Antonio River, named after Saint Anthony Padua. But let me tell you something. Long ago, this river was not called the San Antonio River. It was once known as Yanaguana. That means peaceful waters. It was named by the Payaya Indians, the indigenous tribes, who according to historians, they lived throughout the river for thousands of years. We got about 2 more minutes, everybody. We're almost done with the ride. Right here in front of us, over the tree lines, there's this hotel, the Hilton Palacio de Rio, Palace on the river. This hotel sits in the Guinness Book of Records for the fastest hotel built of its size in the shortest time of 202 working days. That's less than a year. That's less than 8 months, let me tell you. This was done by architect engineer H.B. Zachary. He had graduated from college from Texas A&M. The city of San Antonio was voted to host the warfare, and the city was in desperate need for extra hotel rooms because millions of people were going to visit San Antonio for that big trip. So H.B. Zachary, he stood up to the plate, and he came up with this idea to get his name in the Book of Records. And his idea was to start off building the first 4 floors on site along with the elevator shaft. So before they built the rooms, this building looked like a big, giant, upside-down capital T. The rooms above are modular cubicle rooms. Each one was being built at the same time, 7 miles up. And each room was fully furnished before they got here. Beds, TVs, lamps, radios, you name it, and handle, even to a Bible on the nightstand. And then the rooms were brought here. They were lifted up by these big cranes that they no longer use, and they stacked one room on top of each other like a big, giant Lego blocks. The crane operators started off stacking 10 rooms the first couple of days to see if they could get them properly fit. And then they started noticing how fast and easy it was to stack the rooms. They started stacking 35 rooms in one day. In time to get the hotel before the warfare. When I make this little turn, you can see the hotel room. It's a 500-room hotel. The deadline was 9 months. And they grew into that.
हामी चाहिँ यो भिडियोको अन्तिममा पनि आइपुग्यौँ तपाईँहरूलाई यो सेन एन्टोनियो रिभर वर्क कस्तो लाग्छ कस्तो लाग्यो यो भिडियो हेरेर कमेन्ट गर्न मन लाग्छ भने कृपया कमेन्ट गर्न पनि नभुल्नुहोला भन्दै तपाईँहरू यस्तो यस्तै ट्राभल भिडियो र ट्राभल ब्लगहरूमा इन्ट्रेस्टेड हुनुहुन्छ भने यो लिम्बो ब्लगलाई सब्सक्राइब गर्न पनि नभुल्नुहोला नोटिफिकेसन बेल आइकन पनि दबाउनुहोला यदि मेरो यो च्यानलमा कुनै पनि नयाँ भिडियो तपाईँहरूलाई पस्के भने तपाईँहरूले इमिडिएटली नोटिफिकेसन पाइहाल्नुहुन्छ सो तपाईँहरूको माया हौसला भनेको यही यस्ता खाले भिडियोहरू तपाईँहरू समक्ष पस्किनु एउटा हौसला मिल्ने नै तपाईँहरूको सब्सक्राइब गर्न नभुल्नुहोला त्यसैले धेरै ठुलो सहयोग हुनेछ भन्दै तपाईँहरूलाई यो भिडियोको अन्त्यतिर ल्याएँ तपाईँहरूले होपफुली तपाईँहरूले इन्जोय गर्नुभयो होला र आउने दिनहरूमा यस्तो यस्तो भिडियो तपाईँहरू समक्ष पस्किने बाचा गर्दै यो भिडियो इन्जोय गर्नुहोला बाई बाई
You're going to go to the Office Spot website that we have on eBay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Once again, my name is Captain Jose. Thank you so much, everybody. As I come to my docking, please remain seated. Maybe step out of the boat first. Don't be tied down securely. I'll let you know when it's safe to stand up. And your photos are going to be ready to take a look at. Don't forget to take a look at your photos. Your pretty faces on. Everybody get your attention once again for a job well done. Tipping your captain, it is allowed, it is accepted, and it is very greatly appreciated for a job well done. I also got cash app and Venmo. I got the QR codes on my tip jar. Tips are not required, but they are greatly appreciated for a job well done. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless you all. Give me one moment. Let me step out inside down. Please remain seated. I'll let you know when it's safe to stand up. Thank you.